Joanne, you've been down to ground zero.
Oh, of course. We posted Bobby's picture all over the area, down there in the armory.
You understand that the number of people who are missing...
The count has gone down, though, right, Missy?
2,992. 550 with official death certificates, another 1,958 pronounced by the city medical examiner at the request of the families.
Oh, so that leaves nearly 500.
500 men and women whose chances of being recovered
The chances of winning lotto are very slim, but people win, don't they? They win all the time. Here, I want you to taste this. This is probably one of the aromas that made its way through your window. Bob Sr. was just like that. He dealt with facts and statistics. And he was like that all the time.
Joanne,
so
there's
really nothing I need to understand. I deal with loss. The Consolation Ministry at St. Luke's wouldn't know what to do without me, and I'm not tooting my horn. I help people deal with grief. Yes, and mothers of other firefighters whose bodies were found. They knew for sure. That isn't the case here. Missy, Peggy, and I, we've ridden that subway back in July. Remember, Peggy?
Yes,
we met Bobby for lunch. There were how many levels? The subterranean levels beneath the towers. It's got to go down at least 7 levels after ground zero. There are ways that people can survive.
The air quality, if any at all, would never be enough to sustain life for that amount of time.
There were stores, malls, concession stands all over the place. Plenty of non-perishable food. You guys just haven't found them yet, but you will. Just in time for the holidays. And Bobby is down there. He will have been down there the whole time taking care of everybody else.
The people
depending on
who
him.
are missing.
Wait a minute. We're forgetting something. We're forgetting something here. Bobby is a child of miracles. He's the baby boy I had when the doctors told me I could never have any children. He beat the odds then, and he will again.
Mama Jo.
Bobby has never missed a Christmas dinner. Never. I have his place all set. He wouldn't miss seeing his little girl. Do you think he would miss seeing little Sarah? Do you know how excited he was when he found out that Missy was going to have a baby?
Mama Jo, I want to believe that Bobby's going to be walking through that door. Soot on his face or a dislocated shoulder or something. But he isn't going to. Listen to me. The restitution from the Victims Fund compensation came through. I've accepted it, Mama Jo. As terrible and horrible as it is, accepted it.
You're accepting it on false pretenses.
We want to have a memorial service, Mom.
We waited as long as we could.
This is Christmas! I don't want to hear about disaster funds and memorial services.
You have to, Mama Jo. I'm a widow.
You're 28 years old.
Joanne, please listen to us.
No, I don't have to listen, and I don't have to hear, and I don't have to accept anybody telling me that my son walked into a crematorium. And he's never going to call me again. Never going to sneak up behind me, scare me. I'm never going to see him.
Joanne.
Touch him again.
Joanne, please.
Ask me to accept anything in this world, but don't you ever ask me to accept that!
Bobby is dead! He won't be coming home tonight. Or any night. He perished on September the 11th with thousands of others. He died doing what was in his heart to do. And he did it better than anybody. And in your heart, you know that. Give yourself that gift and accept it before it destroys you and this beautiful family.
I think you should go play Santa Claus on your fire engine, because you haven't done it here. I have to be alone now, I'm sorry. I couldn't find your stuffed Santa. It's just as well, because Santa isn't coming. He doesn't have the nerve to show his face after what's happened. He knows there's nothing he could give that could make up for what's been taken.
But from what I know of 127 Bellhampton Lane, Santa always stopped here. But this year, he needed a little help. So I volunteered. Mama Joe. Is that my sister over there?
They found you. Oh my God, they found you. Mom, you were right.
It's your turn to put up the new ornament.
No pigs. But no family of mine is going to be without Santa Claus.
All we want is you.
It's not the first time you're playing Santa.
I had a lot of lessons
Lessons.
from a certain teacher. I always knew, with everything you were going through after Daddy died, all that pain, you didn't want me or Pegs to think anything had changed, even though it had, right around Christmas time. And I learned about Santa. And if anyone, anywhere calls me a hero, it's because I learned from the best.
Sometimes I still think of you as that little boy with the little red school bag and lunchbox. So terrified of his first day of kindergarten.
You kept putting that bag in my hand and I wouldn't take it. Don't let me go, Mommy. Don't send me away. I thought I did something wrong and you didn't love me anymore. I thought you were sending me away.
Through the window of the school bus, as I watched your little face get smaller and smaller, all I wanted to do was put my arms around you and hold you and protect you. And at the same time, I knew there would be a day when I couldn't do that anymore.
I wished you could, Mom.
I would have traded places in a second.
I played Santa on September the 11th. A lot of people who were there are home tonight. But I needed to play him one last time. Because the two people that I treasure are forgetting that there is such a thing. Mama Joe. Sissy Pissy. Who are the best in the whole world. Who I ran out on so many times without saying I love you. I treasure you.
Do you think that's important?
The most important. And it's gotta be said. Once a year isn't enough to play Santa. We need him every day. And we all have to play him.
Sometimes he's so close, we overlook him.
We can't. We can't.
There are two other treasures that need to see Santa. Don't overlook them.